So Moog started their cloud migration journey about a year ago. When we really started to get serious, we started looking for a provider that could help us with that migration and that journey. Some of our challenges, I think we struggled with the high cost, a lot of data centers all over the globe, no transparency, and slow to meet demand. So really the areas where Moog wanted to improve was around our cost and our predictability. We wanted to move a good chunk of our landscape out of our data centers into Azure. We wanted predictability around cost, risk mitigation, and IT business transparency. And we wanted to increase the ability for us to ingest new technologies and deliver quicker on demand. Moog's culture is really about innovation. It's what drives our products to the next generation, and I think Microsoft and Ensono are both doing things in those areas around services and the technologies that they bring to the table.
So talk about some of the current challenges and opportunities that you see within your own IT operations right now. What's the shape of the things and where you want to go?
I think we're in similar shape to a lot of companies right now. We've got a mountain of technical debt, we've got a lot of legacy around us. Over the years, we built a lot of what we do ourselves, and it led to exactly what you'd expect to see. A lot of complexity, not a lot of resource to deal with that complexity. And really, if I look at where we are now, so if I think about the things that I want us to be able to do, it isn't a lot of what we find ourselves doing today.
And this is where Ensono comes in?
Yes.
Yeah.
So around about a year ago, after the funding had been secured for this program, the mainframe outsourcing was one of the tiers of this program.
So what does that mean, both operationally and organizationally? Now that you've moved all that stuff out, you never have to touch those machines again. Mm-hmm. Is that the major benefit, or are there others? What's
the reason for moving the mainframe was largely about risk. It was really finding a company who specialize in doing this, who are doing this as a service for more than one customer. And so they'll have the wherewithal to have built some pretty high-grade recovery capabilities. So from an operational standpoint, the mainframe is a pretty reliable piece of equipment these days. I just didn't believe our recovery plan. And frankly, even if I did believe it, executing it successfully was a huge amount of work. So what do? Do we completely reinvent that from scratch? Or do we reach out to somebody that's already doing it very well?
Why choose them?
So right from the outset, I'm a pretty difficult person sometimes, despite my sort of soft and passive demeanor. And right from the outset, everything was just very professional. They really knew how to do what we were asking them to do. They made it very clear and transparent. And in working with them on the mainframe stuff, everything was just very high quality. They did exactly what they said they were going to do when they said they were going to do it. And when we got to commercial difficulties, they sort of stepped in and just made those disappear. They've proven that they can do the partnering stuff and they can follow through on what they say they're going to do.